นิทานเรื่อง At the Seaside The sky was blue, the sun was hot. Tim, Jenny, Mummy, and Daddy decided to have a day out at the seaside. Don't forget your trip, Ned and Mummy, said Mummy. The beach was already very busy when they arrived. Mummy and Daddy went to ride in the sun, but Tim and Jenny had other ideas. First they built an enormous sandcastle. Then they drew their names in great letters on the sand. They splashed and paddled in the waves and played with a ball along the water edge. They made a collection of shells and seaweed and looked for strange pieces of driftwood. They built a high wall and sheltered in the hole behind until the tide came in and washed the wall away. After the picnic, the children decided go to exploring with Daddy following on and keeping them in sight. Let's explore the rock pool, said Tim, picking up their swim nets. The rock pools were full of the most amazing creatures, shrimp and skating crab, sea anemone, with wearing tentacles, and low-sea starfish. Let's look at the pool, said Jenny, pointing toward one near a big rock. As they got near, they could hear a most curious noise coming from behind the rock. Whatever could it be? Tim and Jenny peeped around the rock just far enough to spy an enormous pair of black birds with silver brooches on them. They peeped a bit further, and then they saw a dirty pair of pants, soldiers held up by a strong leather belt. Dragged into the bed was a gleaming sharp knife. Tim and Jenny were open-mouthed to peep a bit further, and then they saw two hairy folded arms, a telescope was scarred in one hand, and clay pie was crushed in the other. Who could this be? Feeling very brave, Tim and Jenny peered right around the rock. They lay fast asleep and snoring extremely loudly was the firmest. Fiercest person they had overseen. It's a real life pirate. Here's Jenny. Don't be funny, says Tom. There aren't any pirates anymore. I'm going to ask him, said Jenny, feeling very bored. Excuse me, she says very loudly. The man opened one eye. Excuse me, said Jenny again, but are you a real pirate? He opened the other eye. Scooter, that's Scooter, he roared. Of course I am. He stood up, puffed himself to his full height, and scowled. But whatever are you doing on this beach? Asked him. I am shipwrecked. That what? Replied the pirate coarsely. I have lost my ship. I have lost my crew, and worst of all, I have lost my teachers. Tim and Jenny feel rather sorry for the pirates. Just then, Daddy came forward, and they all decided to help the pirate. I know where you might find some teachers. Follow us, said Daddy. Off they went along the beach, past the patch and Judy show. They went past the donkey ride and the ice cream man. Everybody turned to start. Daddy stopped at the stage. Hurry up, said a man in the check suit and a funny tie. We are about to begin. There was a loud roll of drums and the band began to play. One by one, a strange assortment of people come to the stage. There was a clumsy clown, a fairy, a spotted horse. There was a wizard, a very get ready, and a rather big baby. There was Humpty Dumpty. After him was a birthday cake and a most beautiful butterfly. Last of all, there was the pirate's pushes on the two stage. At the very last moment, before he has time to say anything, he squares more than over and look very first. The band stopped playing and the man in the funny tie come back onto the stage, holding a piece of paper. Here are the winners, he says, of the grand fancy dress contest. Surprise goes to the house. Second prize to the birthday cake and first prize to the pirate. Everyone clapped and cheered as the pirate went on stage to collect this prize. He was looking rather pleased now. The prize was a t-shirt sheet overflowing with gold coin. The pirate put the sheet down on the sand and looked at it. There's more than enough here for me to buy a boat. Here's your share, he said. He got out two right pints of corn. And now, my hearties, he said, I am off back sea. To sea, with a large wick, he strode away to the quay. Tim and Jenny spent a long time counting their corn. Jenny looked at her very carefully. Tim, she says, they aren't real. They're made of chocolate. Well, said Tim, I don't think the pirates were real either, and the pirates of the sea. They, at the wheel of Finnish boat, was their pirate. He was puffing his pipe and watching two fishermen throwing their net overboard. Jenny shrugged her shoulders. Well, we still had a wonderful day out, didn't we?